everyone and welcome to my video. You might be used to seeing me unboxing a Birchbox every month over on my channel, but today I'm giving you something a little bit different. I went to the Birchbox shop in Paris at the end of last year, so I want to talk a bit about that and my experience there. And yes, I know at the time of filming there is a London Birchbox shop, but I'm just kind of focusing on the permanent store at the moment because at the moment, at least, the London one is only a pop-up, so I'll speak a bit about that later. So as I said, I went to the Birchbox shop late last year in November, so a few months ago now. But I actually created my own Birchbox in store, which I'm going to show you as well, but first I'll start off with some practical information. The Birchbox shop in Paris is located on Rue Montmartre, and it is in the first arrondissement, and the closest metro stations are Etienne Marcel or Les Halles on line 4. Pardon my French accent if that sounds really awful. It's based in quite a nice shopping area of Paris, so don't worry, you won't be venturing out anywhere just to see that shop. There's quite a lot of nice shops around it. I think there's a shopping centre close by as well, and the Centre Pompidou, I believe, so you could even fit that in too. If you hear a lot of creaking upstairs, by the way, my boyfriend's moving around. I really liked the layout of the Birchbox shop actually. It all felt quite classic. And by that I mean that there were some pastels in there, but mostly it was quite a clean, open space with some wooden floors and wooden shelving as well. It just looked quite stylish. So what's in the Birchbox store in Paris? Well, you'll see a lot of the brands there which we've been receiving in our Birchbox as Birchbox subscribers for a very long time. It almost felt like I was walking down memory lane sometimes because I was like, oh yeah, I remember getting that product. But of course they're all full size, and interestingly they did have some other brands there too, like Lancôme for example. I know that we've never got Lancôme in our box, although it would be great if we did. But I think maybe because Lancôme are a French brand and this store is in Paris, I guess they might have bought some retail space. But I guess if you're there, like, it is handy because then you can get some Birchbox points to spend on some of those items. Now, would you even be able to call it a Birchbox store if there was no Birchboxes inside it? Absolutely not. As I just said, you can create your own box in store, which is a temptation I didn't resist. So I'm just going to go through with you now my box because this is really cool. You get to choose the items that go in your box. The box design is quite simple. There wasn't any sort of theme to it really, but you did have 5 categories to choose from out of face, body, makeup, hair and surprise. Each of those categories as well, you had 3 items to choose within each one of those 5 categories, if that makes sense. So the product I chose for face was this Deep Cleansing Oil by DHC. I just thought, I've never tried a deep cleansing oil before and I thought that sounded just quite lovely. So yeah, a fairly decent sample size too. The other 2 items I had the choice between were a Huey Jen's anti-aging cream, which I'd like to think I don't need just yet, and a cream for sensitive skin. For body, I chose a L'Occitane hand cream in Cherry Blossom. I haven't used it yet because I was saving it for this video to film and use it afterwards, but luckily just after I returned from Paris I actually received another L'Occitane hand cream in my Birchbox, and yeah, they're so good. I'm looking forward to trying this out. And forgive me, I can't remember what the other choices were. It was a few months ago now, but you might be able to see and tell in the cutaways. Now, moving on to hair, I do remember all the choices here because one of the choices was a Baptiste dry shampoo for brown hair, like dark brown hair, which obviously I don't have. Another choice was a Jeff Parlor, no, was it Jeff Parlor Chastain? Jeff Parlor sort of spray, which I've received a couple of those in my Birchbox now, so I think I had already got it. But the one I had been left with was the Minu shampoo and conditioner, which, to be honest, I'm quite glad I was left with this choice because I feel like I've got more bang for my buck getting 2 items under 1 category. Again, I've been saving these until after I filmed this, but yeah, they're quite minty I think, and they're supposed to illuminate and protect, so they sound quite good. The makeup choices were really good. I was almost stumped on what to choose for the makeup choice, but in the end I went for the Ciate mini red nail varnish, which I was supposed to put it on today to show you, but I think you can see from the bottle how nice of a red it is and how glossy it looks as well. But the other two choices, the other one was an Eyeko fat eyeliner, which I did receive in my Birchbox many months ago now, and I did quite like that, and the Paul & Joe Hydrating Primer, which luckily for me I received in my Birchbox last month or the month before that, so I didn't miss out. Finally, the surprise category, which is more like the lifestyle category we used to get in our Birchbox. I had a choice between a couple of badges or a toothpaste, which I know it doesn't sound that great, but I was seriously tempted because it looked like a kind of posh toothpaste, which looked really nice and fresh for your teeth. Or what I actually chose, which is this scarf, because I thought as I'm in Paris, en France, I thought I'd try to be a little bit more French and get this scarf. I don't usually wear scarves, but I don't know, I think this one looks quite nice. Should I leave this on for the rest of the video? I might as well leave it on for the rest of the video. So all of this came to 15 euros, which I think was pretty good and probably around the same sort of price I would have paid for my normal box, my normal subscription box back home. Plus, like I said about the shampoo and conditioner, I got my money's worth in one of those categories, and you got to choose all of the items in your box, so I think it was kind of worth it. So before I end this video, I did say I was gonna talk a little bit extra about the London Birchbox shop. I went to the Birchbox shop in Paris in November, and then when I came home, Birchbox literally announced that they were opening one in London, so I was like, oh, okay, but I still wanted to do this video, of course, and the one in Paris is a permanent shop. The one in London is a pop-up at the moment, at least. I don't know if they're planning on staying there more permanently. I haven't actually visited it yet, which I do want to before it closes. I need to check which date that might be. But yeah, if you have actually been to the Birchbox shop in London or Paris, I'd be interested to find out what you guys thought as well. And if you actually created your own box, did you get some of them same items as me, or were the choices completely different? Yeah, I would like to know, so if you could leave any comments in the comment section. So that's my kind of rundown slash review of the Birchbox shop in Paris. I know it's kind of different to my usual Birchbox unboxing videos, which if you've only just discovered me or my channel through this video, I do film a Birchbox unboxing every month on my channel, so you can subscribe if you don't want to miss out on that. But yeah, let me know if you've enjoyed this video, and if you do have any other questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. I will get back to you. But for now, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!